I'm Beth Lancaster and I work for FirstPort Property Services as a property manager. I've been doing the job now for 20 years and I love it, and I love working for FirstPort. I got into this business in order to help customers with their homes, to give them the skills and advice that is necessary to make sure that they have a comfortable way of living, and when they come home from work there's a wow factor. And that brings us on to our Brilliant Basics initiative. One of our Brilliant Basics is great gardens. These are simple things like edging of lawns, making sure lawns are weed free, shaping hedges and making sure that everything looks good. I'm not a gardener, but I know a man who is. This is an area, for example, that was pretty much a mudslide. We've put sleepers around it, we've put bark down, we've put seasonal planting, and now the people who are looking out on it aren't looking at something aesthetically unpleasing, they're looking at something that's very pleasing to the eye. Just one of the things that we're doing as part of the Brilliant Basics initiative. Another one of the Brilliant Basics is Welcome Home. Here we're looking at what the customer sees when they come home to their property. We're looking at signage, clear and clean, door entry system that's clearly marked and in working order. Let's go in. Another part of our Brilliant Basics, Welcome Home, includes the notice boards, clean and clear and full of statutory notices and our responsibility notices. This includes the defect communication log. Residents can write on here anything that they need to in regard to maintenance in the building that I might have missed, things like lights that I don't see because I'm not here at night. Regular, transparent communications with our customers is key, and that's why on our notice boards we're very open with how to contact us. Also, for my property manager visiting schedule, you've got my telephone number, my email address, and that's personal, it comes to me directly. Then we move on to the meter room, where I would enter as a property manager on my inspections to look for the emergency lighting to test it's working, to look at the logbook to make sure that our maintenance contractors have been, they're due every 6 months. And then to take the meter reading. We also would test the AOV button if we can, and the smoke detectors if we can. Another one of the Brilliant Basics is clear common areas. Our top priority, our top pillar is health and safety at FirstPort. It's absolutely key that we identify anything that might be a fire hazard or a trip hazard. So when we come into properties on a property inspection, property managers need to make sure that all the areas are clear of any trip hazards. This can include shoes outside someone's property, a bike, a buggy. There is no exceptions. When we enter, we must make sure everything's clear. That includes meter cupboards, hallways and the stairs. Another one of our Brilliant Basics focuses on bin stores. Not always the nicest place to be and not always the nicest place to inspect as a property manager. However, we're trying to make them a lot more attractive. So with this Brilliant Basic, what we want to do is paint the bin store floors, check there's adequate lighting or put it in, and make sure that there's proper signage, some adequate clear signage with our FirstPort brand on it, and so that people know which bin to put what in. For example, here we've got quite a standard outdoor bin store, and we're looking in the future to put money into the reserve pot to cover it with some plants and flowers so it doesn't look quite so ugly when people are looking out of their window. It's all a work in progress. Another one of our Brilliant Basics is well-trained teams. We want to be leading the industry at FirstPort, and therefore our property managers need to be well equipped. When I'm on developments, and before I've even come to the developments, I'm preparing using my tablet. I'm looking at my site. I'm preparing my inspection app to make sure that I'm ready for when I'm here to make notes of everything that I see and everything I need to. I also take a look at emails. I can raise orders. I can look at plans and make sure I'm covering all boundaries and all areas. In regard to customer communications, we've got Your Property Online, accessible via our website. All our customers can sign up, tenants and leaseholders alike. From this, they can see up-to-date information, they can look at insurance certificates, they can look at service charge documents, and also they can see if I'm holding any customer surgeries. The FirstPort Health and Safety Shield identifies the top 5 risks on site. Stop contractors who are working recklessly at height immediately, deal with obvious tripping hazards in and around the building, keep fire escape routes free of combustible materials or obstructions, put right fire doors that no longer fit into their rebate, have failing self-closers or are being wedged open. Keep electrical cupboards and plant rooms free of combustible materials. I love working for FirstPort because it is now a dynamic organisation and, like me, wants to move with the times to find the best way to work for the benefit of our customers in a fast-moving world. Let our competitors procrastinate so we can lead the field. I like to keep in touch with what is happening in the world of property management. I get brainstorming about how I can personally take advantage of new innovations and ideas that I read about for my personal working day, and then, if successful, feed it back to the business. So everything we've talked about today results in happier customers, and that's what we're all looking for at FirstPort. It also means an easier life for me too, so we're all winners. Customers will have less complaints, less to complain about. We'll have more transparency with our customers. I have easier diary planning, which makes easier time management, faster communication with our customers, happier customers, easy life. Winner.